Love is Love follows individuals looking for love. Our love seekers have tried it all, but nothing worked. Successful hairstylist Eric von Brandis is a creative, single dad to his 8-year-old son Alex. He is searching for a man with a spirit of adventure and a generous nature.
Ek is Erik van Brandis, ek's 38 jaar oud en ek is van Johannesburg, Ferndale. Ek dink Love is 'n fantastiese platform en is 'n adventurous platform om ouens te ontmoet. Of course gaan die ouens ook moet adventurous wees om deel te neem aan dit. Ek dink dit gaan nogal vir my baie interessante mense laat ontmoet. So in my quest for love, I asked my best friend Tabitha to come and help me and support me. Sy het nogal 'n goeie oog vir details, so toe besluit ek laat ek haar kry. Ek dink sy weet ook wat die beste is vir my.
Eric and I have been best friends for about 6 years. 7 years ago we met when I came into his salon for the first time looking for a new hairdresser, and over the last few years our friendship has grown.
I always knew I wanted to be a hairstylist, so I started hairdressing when I was like 22 years old, and I'm also proud to say that I'm an award-winning hairstylist. So ja, dit is maar baie kreatief en lekker en is my lekker om mense net mooi te maak.
Eric is really a phenomenal guy. Like, he just gives without any boundaries. He's sort of like that ultimate person who lives their life to the fullest every single day. So I think the person who Eric's looking for is someone who can complement him.
She knows about all my heartaches and all my everything. She's like my therapist.
She's like your therapist. Okay.
Wat die ouens van my moet weet is ek's 'n single dad van 'n beautiful 8-jarige seun. Ek het hom gekry aangeneem toe hy 2 maande oud was. I've always said to myself when I reached the age of 30 years old, I do want to become a dad. Wat dit nog meer uniek maak is my seentjie is die enigste kleinkind. My ma en my pa bederf die wêreld uit hom uit. As you can see, me and my family is very Afrikaans, so ons sokkie, we love to sokkie, so we go to the gay langarm parties every once a month. Then I take my mum with, my dad with, my son with, my sister and all my friends. So I've been teaching my child since small how to sokkie, so hy langarm die ouetjie. Opregtheid en eerlikheid is my groot goed wat in my lewe tel en ook my Christendom is my groot. So ek dink dit is nog 'n belangrike aspekte wat ouens actually van my moet weet. Wat ook vir my belangrik is in die perfekte partner is ek soek tog iemand wat avontuurlustig is, wat 'n sinvol humor het, wat lekker kan lag en ook net wil opstaan en goed dinge doen. Ek soek nou regtig nie net 'n couch potato, somebody that just want to watch series the whole weekend. I really need somebody that's a go-getter and also somebody that challenge me a little bit.
Okay, we hope you get what you're looking for.
Imagine one of them is like my life partner and after 20 years we can sit and we say, listen, yeah, but we actually found each other on a TV show, Love is Love. I mean, that would be amazing and also amazing love story to share with the world.
Hey, who wouldn't want to star in a romance like that?
Yes, I don't know how you're going to decide. There's so many guys that look like they can really be a match for you.
Quentin, look at
also
a
a dog
puppy as
lover.
well. Yeah, that looks like a nice, easygoing guy.
My name is Quentin Ellis. I'm 34 years old. I'm a business and data analyst. I love my job to bits. Pretty much of a workaholic. Currently we're at Vygewoon Dam in Durbanville. It's just one of my favorite outdoor spots because I'm really a person for the outdoors. I'm a person that gives everything from the beginning and get-go. And I also expect my partner to do the same. Just a happy little family, cozy. I've never found love online, and what makes it so much different with Eric is I actually saw his initial video online and I could see a lot of myself in him and a lot of the same personality traits. So I also like his style, the chains around his neck, the tattoos, his hair, very nice, obviously because he's a hairstylist, but it also means that he's very well groomed. I don't know, a picture can say 1,000 words. Let's see.
Lanthus.
42, IT consultant. He's nice. I like the long hair.
My name is Lanthus Wannenberg. I am 42 years old. I live in Randburg. I am an IT consultant. I love board games. It's a great way to interact with people and break the ice with strangers. You get to know how people think in tough situations. If they're willing to lie in a board game, how willing are they to lie in the real life, I'm looking for a partner just to have fun with, I guess, and try new experiences. I hope they play board games because I love games.
So what happens if he doesn't like board games?
This is Eric. He's 38. He's a hairstylist from Johannesburg. He's got an undercut just like me. He's very cute. I'd really love to meet this person.
Oh, Clive, guest house owner. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm sure that could be a lot of things that you guys would have in common.
It looks nice.
He does look really nice, eh?
My name is Clive Johnson. I'm 38 years old. I live in the beautiful area of Zanin, Limpopo, and I'm a guest house owner. I have a lot of internationals on their way to the Kruger Park. I have a lot of people who come here for birding, spending time in nature, and enjoying the amazing cuisine that we offer on the farm. What I'm hoping to get out of this experience is a life partner, an amazing friendship, and I really don't want to die alone.
Clive, where Nana?
Eric, 38, hairstylist, Johannesburg. Definitely interested in him.
So I'm really hoping that one of these entrants really meets Eric's expectations so that he can also know how special he is and that he really deserves to be loved because he's such a phenomenal guy.
Coming up, everybody dance now. If you can't, you better be one charming kind of guy. A date on a dance floor will melt the ice nice and slow. No need to break things, always.
I'm quite excited to meet the date. I'm a little bit nervous as well. We're going to do a dance activity at a dance studio, so yeah, it's going to be loads of fun.
I'm going to be focusing on your Latin American dancing.
Hold on, is this cha-cha or samba? Because I'm lost right now.
Yes, exactly. I like your shoes are matching with your shirt.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, I'm a shoe fanatic.
Oh, Eric, how many pairs of shoes do you own?
So obviously I'm a gay guy, so I've got a fetish for shoes and clothing and I can't stop shopping. I've got this massive shoe collection. Then I'm not even talking about all the shoes that I'm actually hiding. So I've got a shoe collection that's like out of this world.
All the way from Zanin. Clive still got here first.
Hello.
Finding you, nice to meet you. My name's Clive.
Happy to meet you.
Eric, pleased to meet you.
It was a complete mix of emotions. I wasn't sure whether I should laugh or cry or run away or give him a hug.
With Quentin, the temperature started to rise in this mix.
Pink shirts.
I see Quentin, the other match, in his pink shirt, and I'm really not sure whether we're going to get along or not. I'm feeling like he's quite competitive and possibly going to be a challenge for me.
You look more like a hip-hop dancer.
I do. Well, let's wait and see. Initially in Eric's video, obviously he had his hair and it was perfect, etc. And now walking into the studio with him not having any hair, I think it's a better look and it suits him better.
Anyway, Lentis brought the hair for everyone.
Hello. How you doing? Lantis. How you doing? My impression of Eric was he seemed like a very interesting person, very flamboyant and out there. Gee whiz, what a character. When I saw the other contestants, I noticed they seemed to be more Eric's type. But yeah, I'm gonna fight for it.
1, 2, show, cha, cha, and a 1, 2, cha, cha, cha. Nice arms, cha, 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 and a gut, and a turn, slide, head.
We're doing Latin America and the cha-cha, and it's quite exciting and we really enjoy it. It's just like the moves just so fast, but yeah, I'm getting there.
We go cross left foot in front and you guys have to cross right foot behind. Your feet almost need to intertwine. Cross and cha-cha-cha. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha.
The dancing activity is going well because I think it's a good icebreaker. It's like everybody just lets loose and everybody just enjoy the time. So yeah, I think it's good getting to know each other like that.
And then your turn.
I think Quentin really battled to enjoy the activity. I saw him there on the side really battling, but I saw he was really ambitious to get the moves correct.
This is a dancing activity and I was totally out of my comfort zone.
Use your arms a little bit more when we keep going. So yeah, just simple, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so when we go, we're going to go cross over. When we go, arms, and across. And arms, and across. Other foot.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah. I'm lefty.
So you're lefty and cross over.
That's an excuse.
Okay, Quentin, forget about dancing. Focus on what you are good at. Please, man.
Yeah, that's no excuse, man. You need to get your step right.
Quentin, jy gaan 'n danskontrak hierna kry. Steek jy kan dans. Spending time with the guys is amazing. All three of them is like very nice.
Cross and a cha-cha-cha and a yes, I love the grooves and we're going nice and a cha-cha-cha, not too bad, I love it, keep going through that one. Okay, let's and the heel only cha-cha-cha, yes, nice. And I can see that face is working.
Going on a date with Eric and the other two matches, at first I was slightly apprehensive. Even though my dancing skills aren't that good, I was just gonna sweep him off his feet and woo him through our private dance time together.
Clive, when Nana?
I'm having my one-on-one dance with Clive, and I must say it's going quite well. He got quite good rhythm, and yeah, I think we're getting along nicely.
I'm dancing with Eric, I'm feeling quite nervous and I'm worried that I'm gonna trip.
Cha-cha-cha, point. After having a great one-on-one with Clive, it's now Quentin's turn. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. He's not such a good dancer, but I must say, yeah, he's trying at least.
Hey, Quentin, those shoes are expensive, eh? Very much expensive.
He actually made me feel more comfortable by making jokes about it, and we had fun.
Now it's time to see if Lanthus has better moves. I must say it's actually quite nice dancing with a tall guy as well. He's a really nice guy with really good rhythm, and yeah, he's just fun to be around.
The dancing routine I'm doing with Eric is a lot of fun. We're making a lot of eye contact. We're coming up with our own moves. It's really working.
I think I can definitely see Eric being drawn to one or two of the contestants right now more than the others. So I'm really keen to hear his feedback on what he's thinking about them.
I run a guest house mainly for internationals. My folks live on the farm. My younger brother, he handles the farming on the farm.
My one-on-one conversations with Clive is going well. We talk a lot about background and where he comes from, and that he's also quite a family man like me. If I'm allowed to ask, with your family and you living in the same property and stuff, how's your family with the fact that you are gay?
I came out when I was 16 and my parents, I must tell you, were quite shocked. But it took a couple of years and we really are in a space where I'm able to sort of move forward and grow. Things are going really well. I felt really comfortable with him. It was actually fun. It felt like having a conversation with an old friend. Is Eric a romantic?
100% loves giving gifts.
Okay.
So if you love to be spoiled and woken up with a coffee, he's a great cook.
Yes.
So if you also love to just be spoiled, he is definitely the guy to go on a date with.
Yes, let's just catch our breath from dancing. I'm so exhausted now. And my shoes, yes, my tone getrap, hoor.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask you, what's the inspiration behind your dress code?
I love fashion, so for me it's like being a hairstylist as well. It's like you work with fashion and trends every day. I like to be different, so especially with my shoe collection, I'm like mad about shoes, anything shiny. Yeah, I think that's also a gay thing. Quentin asks a lot of nice questions, which is quite nice.
So there's no specific role model behind the inspiration for that?
No,
or just
I
you?
try to set my own trends and my own looks and stuff. Lots of people ask me, so who are you trying to copy? And I'm like, no, I'm not a copycat, I'm original.
I'm having a conversation with Eric and it went down quite well. So tell me about the challenges of being a dad.
I think my support system is quite good, with my mom and my dad being with me. I don't think it's to me challenging. I think it's to me like, I enjoy it. I really enjoy getting up in the morning, getting Alex ready for school. I can't imagine my life before my son.
And how do you think Alex will accept a second father? Or integrate with a second
don't
father?
think I do want for Alex a second father. I do think I want a life partner that's part of our lives. I will always be Alex's dad, no matter what. I was the first person he ever called dad. Right. And I don't expect him to call my partner or my boyfriend dad. I'm never going to introduce somebody in my child's life and say, this is your second dad.
Okay, yeah.
I think that will only happen the day when I get married and stuff like that, if it goes that far.
I'm very keen to go for coffee with Eric and go on a date with him, and also to meet his child, Alex, and to get to know him better.
He really enjoys kids, he's close to his family, and I know that that's something really important for Eric and Alex, to have someone who's willing to integrate in their lives.
I've been dying to ask you, how long is your longest relationship?
My longest relationship was about 3.5 years long. And yours?
7.
7?
Yeah.
Wow. What's your type of people that you go for?
Generally, people much smaller than me. Just in case a fight breaks out, I want to make sure I win.
I just thought, oh my word, that's a good answer, I have to say. I'm a bit speechless with that one. He asked like very interesting, different questions. It's quite interesting to know and to get the whole different perspective of how somebody thinks.
I think he's very right-brained, which I think will be great for Eric. And I think that he's got a lot to offer. The fact that they're so different in a way, I think, opposites attract. So I think there could be a bit of potential.
Hey, so opposite attracts, I doubt.
No, I think the guys that you've picked are really awesome. I think there's something really great in each one of them.
I'm about to choose the guy that I like to date. And I must say, I'm pretty nervous. Thank you guys for doing today's activity with me. I really enjoyed the dancing with all of you guys. Unfortunately, I can only choose one person to go on a date with me. So the person I do choose is...
Coming up next, it's Ching Chong Cha Cha in this Latin American dance-off. So place your bets. All right, who's your money on? Let's see if the man agrees.
So the person I do choose is...
I'm hoping you'll pick me.
I'm completely freaking out. I really, really hope that he chooses me.
I knew if he didn't choose me, we would still be friends.
The person I do choose to go on a date with is Clive.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Eric chooses me and I'm totally elated. It was a complete build-up during the day, during the activity, and I'm really feeling quite proud of myself.
I was very happy for the both of them. They do make a good match.
Yeah, I'm accepting it, I guess.
Yeah, I think they're fantastic. I think there's so many things that they have in common. They're spontaneous, adventurous.
I'm looking quite forward to going on a one-on-one date with Clive. I think it's going to be very interesting and just to get to know him a bit more.
Eric believes the worst days give you lessons and the best gives you memories. Here's to memories, Eric.
Today is the day that I'm taking Clive out on a date and I decided we're going to do a pottery class, so I'm so excited.
When I think pottery, I always think of those flashes of like a pot being pulled up on a wheel. So I really, really just want to do that. I'm excited about that.
Firstly, I'll demonstrate it for you and show you how to work onto the wheel, then we can start there.
Before we go, there's just one thing I want to give to you.
Oh, wow, this is beautiful. Thank you, Eric.
It's a pleasure.
I was quite surprised, really. I wasn't expecting it. At the same time, I was super happy. It's really beautiful, and yeah, I feel quite special.
I decided to give Clive a bracelet before our date started, just to give him something for his time and effort putting in his date as well. And yeah, he was like blown away by it. So yeah, the surprise on his face were like priceless.
Okay, good luck, guys.
I've always wanted to try a clay on a wheel.
Really? Wow. But I'm sure you guys work with a lot of clay on the farm, being a farm boy.
Well, not really, actually.
I would have guessed. How's yours getting along?
No, good. I've never done this before, but it's quite a creative, crafty task, eh?
Yeah, there's more technique to it than it looks, eh? I thought it's going to be so way more easier.
How's it going with yours?
No, mine is falling flat, so I'm like struggling. I'm trying to create something out of this clay and it's just falling apart in the beginning, so it's quite hectic. I'm not going to give up. I'm still going to make a pot. Whatever comes out, we'll see.
Okay, guys, both of you are not bad in this thing.
How long have you had your own hair salon business for?
For about 12, 13 years with a business partner. I like to be creative and change people's looks and stuff. So if you change people's looks, you do change their minds and sometimes their situations as well. And then I've also done some competition work.
Okay.
In 2018.
Oh yes, the awards.
The Hairstylist of the Year, Avant-Garde. And I also won the best show for the evening that evening as well.
You mean avant-garde, so like contemporary haircuts?
Way out of the box.
Oh,
the bigger,
really?
the better. It's not something you're going to wear in the street. It's something completely different.
Okay.
It's like, more like almost like stage work, which is quite interesting.
I know he runs his own business and he's a businessman and he's a father, so you've got to be serious and get your job done, but he needs to just remember to let his hair down and have fun and do what he loves.
As you know, my parents live with me and obviously you and your family are living on the same farm as well.
Yes.
So how's that affecting your dating life?
You know what, my parents are pretty casual actually. We all live our own separate lives. Despite the fact that we live on the same property, they really sort of encourage me to get out and about and, you know, go on dates and meet people. So I don't see that being a problem at all. I think it actually is quite nice having them there and having their support.
What I do like about Clive is himself. He's very chilled, very easygoing, and a nice guy to talk to. So yeah, and we've shared the same backgrounds with our family staying with us, and also like family orientated, and that's for me quite nice. My parents have been a great support system to me, especially to my son as well. And yeah, my mum is like always want to know what happened, how was the person,
the
nice person that you met, and like, I think she's praying harder than me to find somebody.
Mommy's love and prayer is all that you need.
So what I love about Eric is that family values are very high on his agenda. He's easy to chat to, and he's really good at setting up a fun, interesting date.
So you also do a lot of interior designing and stuff?
Yes, it's come in so handy renovating and redoing the decor in the units. I'm sure that you and Alex would love to come and stay.
Okay, my question is, who's paying? Is it going to be Eric or Clive? Or this is just a free holiday?
That sounds good.
I'd love that.
I know we must really arrange and then see what we can do, because the distance is a little bit tricky.
Yes, but I'm sure we can get around it.
Yeah, I always say if there's like a will, there's a way. Are you comfortable with dating people from far, or how's that?
I think it's a case of making effort and actually putting dates in your diary, especially in the beginning of the relationship. The time we do spend together will be really sort of special quality time, and we will still have our own space and time to do our own thing.
Yeah, because we both have our own businesses and stuff as well to take care of.
The conversation is going well between Eric and I. We're getting to know the nitty-gritties about each other, but I think on the whole, we really managed to connect and bond. It's a bit challenging. I'm struggling a little bit.
Any shape will do.
Your bowl is taking such nice shape.
I must say, for my first date doing clay things, I think it's not doing too bad.
Now this whole thing looks like a pizza. Aye, man.
I'm busy making the bowl. It's really slippery. All of a sudden, from going from quite a stable bowl, the whole thing collapsed in on each other, and it's a real mess. Yeah, I guess we're learning how to do it.
Seeing Clive is also struggling and also nervous, struggling on his side, I'm also like thinking to myself, I'm not doing that bad, because I'm not the only one struggling to get his clay up.
Would your parents be impressed with me if you introduced me to them?
I think they would. I think my mum especially, because we don't know of any scandals of you yet. So, yeah, I do think my mum will be like excited to meet you. I do think that I made the right choice by picking Clive as my date today. He's quite a nice guy, and it was actually nice getting to know him, somebody that I would see again.
I'm thrilled that Eric chose me to come on the date with him. It took us out of our comfort zones, and we were able to just chat candidly.
There we go, mine is done. Are you done?
Yes, I'm done.
Wow, it looks amazing.
Yours as well.
I did a little bit more of a square shape, so.
I'm really under pressure to woo you for the next date.
Yeah, perfect. Let's see what you come up with.
Okay, after leaving this place, are you guys gonna come back for them, or what's gonna happen?
I must say it was fun. I really actually enjoyed it. It was also something for me that's not in my comfort zone. By putting yourself out there, it's also like, it's hard work, but it was really amazing. But we're definitely going to see each other again and also spend some time together and have fun.
I would love to see Eric for a second date. It would be silly not to. We've come this far, and yeah, we still got a lot of getting to know each other to do.
Clive, Eric, we're holding down for you guys. Good luck.
Another feel-good production.